show.
I'm still here. It's Shy Steve, and I'm gaining confidence, but the studio is haunted, and I am working hard to deal with all of the issues surrounding that. I, of course, killed the old host and the ghost hunter who I brought in to get rid of the ghost of the host that I killed. And now there are two ghosts haunting this studio, and they stole my toque. And the other day when I was going to the bathroom, number 2, I started to go, and then the number 2 went back up into my butt. And that is not something that happens in a non-haunted studio setting. And that is a thing that happens every now and then when I notice a ghost is about in the studio, and in case you're wondering. But let's get on to what's happening this week, as we've got calls to Buds and Suds, plus an absolutely insane gentleman who has a show called Trumpsters and Conservatives. First though, Doc Greene was on the main episode. Let's check out an additional call to him from Big Jim Fridge. And it's about, you know what it's about, check it out.
Doc, I'm not hearing you.
Hey, Steve, come on in here.
Hello?
We're
Hey, Doc,
here,
can you hear me?
Steve.
We're here, Steve. What's going on?
Hi. I gotta say, we've had a little bit better days. I'm calling from Birmingham, Alabama, and last night was just kind of brutal.
So what happened in Birmingham last night? Perhaps I'm not up on the news.
Well, we had the football championship. The University of Alabama. They didn't play so hot last night.
Oh no, the Crimson Tide got flushed?
It was worst loss I've ever seen them have.
Oh my God. Well, I'm sorry. I saw the beginning of that game, but I was working and I didn't have a chance to finish it, so I was unaware. Well, all right, my condolences to you. The Crimson Tide, of course, forever immortalized by Steely Dan in their song Deacon Blues. But anyway, well, my condolences to you. But is there anything else going on down there in Birmingham?
Well, yeah, actually. So I wanted to thank you for being a strong Christian voice today. You know, we don't. It feels like every day gets harder and harder to be a Christian in modern America. You got that congresswoman who's saying an F-bomb about the president. You know, you just get disrespect. So it's harder to pray in public. And I want to thank you for being just kind of a strong stand-up pillar and a Christian voice out there for those of us who need it. I actually, yesterday, I experienced some persecution I wanted to talk about for being a Christian. And it's kind of hard to believe. I should preface this story by saying that I met my wife before I was a believer, and I found Jesus, but she still hasn't yet. But she's very respectful of my beliefs. So I've been trying to minister to her, and you know, I got her a Bible and she won't read it, and I asked her to come to church and she says no, she'd rather stay home. But she's overall been more or less respectful of my beliefs. Up until yesterday, though, and she did something that I don't know. I'm trying to pray to find forgiveness. So all over the house, I had cardboard cutouts up, and she took them all down.
Doc Greene boxes, cardboard cutout. Well, that's a crying shame, you know. And of course, let me just go ahead and say this about that. It is important that we all stand up
for what we believe.
My friend Stefan discovered this guy when we were trolling around the internet looking for conservative shows, and it's not so much a show as it's a guy who's sitting in his place by himself. And well, I guess that's kind of what the other shows are too, like JJ and stuff. But this guy's not on any radio network, and he's drunk, and he's absolutely the most insane character we've called on this whole thing. Check it out.
America issues another travel advisory amid increased tensions for China. Who gives a damn about going on vacation to China? If you go on vacation to any country right now, you're an idiot. That's my opinion. I mean, why would you want to go on vacation to India when there are plenty of places to go on vacation right here in America?
California not being one of them.
I mean, who in the hell would want to go to the shithole country of California? You know, and who the fuck wants to go on vacation to Canada, the liberal country who's importing more Muslims than all the rest of America's put together? What's up, Billy Johnson?
Hey, how are you? How y'all doing today?
Oh, we're doing. What's on your mind?
Hey, not too much there. You got, I was noticing there's some holes on the wall there where you could probably fit a few more flags. I'm wondering why you ain't got flags. Are you un-American? Why you got those bare spots on the wall?
You talking about up top?
Yeah, I just noticed there's some white spots on the wall where there's no American flags hanging. That seems a little un-American to me.
Right. Yeah, I need to adjust them around. I've been talking about that this year too.
I don't care.
You know, I like it.
That's cool. Do you got what's that on the left side of your face? Is that an open sore?
Which one? This one here or this one? Oh, this one here? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This one here's a bug bite from a fucking fruit fly. And I cut myself shaving right here. So all this is from shaving. Yeah, I live down here on the border. We got a lot of fruit flies down here. They will tear your fucking ass up. When I moved down here, my arms were all fucked up. I showed everybody. They chew my ass up. I got 2 bites from a fruit fly right there.
Well, sorry to cut you off there, but I noticed while you were pointing to those sores on your face, I noticed you got an open sore on your hand as well. What's that from?
On my hand? No,
Yeah,
only right
on
there.
your finger.
On my finger. Oh, that's from a fucking spider bit me the night before last. And what it did.
Holy shit, these bugs are coming for you.
Yeah, they're little bitty spiders that live down here. They're about that fucking big. And they only bite you and remove your outer skin. So it's just like a fucking razor burn, like on my face. The same fucking shit. But it's the second time I got bit by them since I've been down here this year. The second time. Is your house really dirty? Lots of sort of leftover food and stuff around? No, not really. No, not at all. Not really. Not really. And in fact, we got a lot of fly traps up here. They're just. We live down here by the river, so you gotta understand. There's a lot of fucking fruit flies down here.
I got a question for you. Why are you doing this show? Like, what's the point of this whole thing that you're doing?
Well, that's a good question. Hold on, let me get dipped. We talk about it.
What are you doing now? I'm just waiting for the video to catch up.
I'm getting a dip of stuff.
Oh, you're chewing tobacco. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're upper lipping it? Are you upper lipping it?
Yeah.
How the fuck are you not a fucking character? How are you a real fucking human being?
What are you talking about?
We made a New Year's resolution to only do great calls this year to Buds and Suds, and let's check it out as we give them the first in a series of many great calls that have so much substance and are great for their program. Check it out.
We do have one more caller.
Good try, but no.
You want the last one?
Yeah, we'll take it. Buds and Suds, who's this?
Hey, Buds and Suds boys, it's me from the prank calling. I'm the prank caller, and I'm.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. Go. We're kind of figuring. Who was it? The prank caller. Okay, we got you. Go ahead.
What you want, buddy?
Well, it's a new year, a new me. We're all trying to reinvent ourselves, and I've decided in this new year that I'm no longer going to waste your time with bad calls. I'm only going to do great calls. I'm going to be a GC great caller.
That's
All right.
awesome.
Did you decide
Sounds
that you're
good.
going to start taking Xanax as well? Because that's what it sounds like.
Oh, come on, Trace. Don't you dare say that to me. You're a known drug addict.
I'm not a known drug addict.
And when do you plan on starting these great calls, sir?
I'm starting it right now. This is my first great call, everybody. This is my first great call, and I'm starting the new year off right with one of the best calls of the year.
All right, buddy. Well, I mean, whatever you say. Thanks for the call, man.
Can't wait for some more of your epic calls.
By the way, what's wrong with being a drug addict? I got friends that are drug addicts. What's wrong with that, huh?
Yeah, you talking shit about drug
Yeah, you talking shit about druggies? I mean,
I know.
I guess they're not the greatest people.
I'll kind of steal from you.
I see your point, sir. Never mind.
They did. They will steal from you.
That's the end of the Nothing More show, and I'm gonna do my best to get rid of these ghosts. They're always up to no good. They do 69 with each other on my bed sometimes, and that's unpleasant. You know, and I do sleep here in the studio, and they don't want me to, but that's a very difficult thing to enforce because they just don't have the manpower to keep me out of here, and they'll try to lock things up, but I have a special way where I leave one little door open and I come back in, and they try to get rid of the mattress, but good luck, I keep buying more. I don't have somewhere else to live. It's my only option. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Lock gang, lock gang, lock gang, lock gang, lock gang, lock gang, lock gang.